Hi team, welcome to your 21 days of Pilates with Janet. Today's day 11. Today's workout is going to focus in on working on your core and the mobility of your body a little bit. So we're going to start the movement standing up, coming to one side of the mat. If you're using it, just make sure there's a little bit of space in front of you because we're going to do a roll down. Each move, activating your spine, chin tucks into the chest, roll it down, reaching down towards the floor. If you can't reach the floor, that's totally fine. And then one vertebrae at a time going up. Chin tucks in, one vertebrae at a time, reaching down towards the ground. Slight bend in the knees if you need to. You're going to feel the pull coming out from your lower back and through the hamstrings. If you're tight in the hamstring, this is a very good move to do. And if you're stiff in the back, also very good to do the roll downs up and down, just to mobilize. Sometimes if you've been sitting all day long, maybe just do a few row downs, just standing where you are to activate. And just get some blood flow going into the body, really. Shoulders come back. Nice and gentle. All right, we're coming down to the floor, coming into a 4-point kneel. Let's start to work your hips and stomach. Hands underneath. So we're going to use the right leg. It's going to go up into a donkey kick. So lifting the heel up towards the roof. And then we're going to rotate the knee out into a fire hydrant, lifting that knee in line with your hip, keeping everything else quite steady. So notice how my lower back doesn't over dip because I'm pulling in my belly. And then level 2s, you're going to take your left hand away and just pop it behind your head. So I'm just balancing on that one right arm and the left arm is out of the way. Try not to overuse the wrist, so keep the pressure in the center of the body. Feel free also to bring the hands back down and whenever you feel like it's too much, to have just one hand on the ground. Tricky, especially if you're new to this. And then just release. All right, we're going to do the other leg. I'm just flipping to the other side so you can see. And then your left leg is coming up. Toes flexed in, push up to the roof, and then open out to the side. Exhale, and then inhale. Exhale, and then inhale. So you're striking your foot upwards like you're trying to push the roof away. 90-degree bend the whole time. My leg doesn't extend longer. And then if you want to, your opposite right hand now comes off the ground. Pop it behind your head and then keep moving with the legs. Obviously, if you find that your body is rocking a little bit, take your pace and slow it down. Not a problem to go slower. And not a problem to actually go a little bit lower with your range of the movement. You don't need to go as high as the hip or as high as I'm kicking to the roof. And release. All right, we're going to sit with your legs wider than your shoulders. As wide as you like to go, coming into your saw move. So twist your body to one side and reach the hand to the outside of the foot without bending the elbows. So tip your body forward and twist. The opposite side also doesn't lift off the ground as you're trying to reach the hand to the outside. So twist into a seesaw, open and reach. Keeping your arms nice and high to shoulder there. Great work. All right, let's sit on the glutes into a V sit. We are trying arms straight up, sitting up nice and tall first. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis under and then lift the knees. So your body is curved into like a little bit of a shallow C shape. Try not to have your back completely flat. You want to tuck in your pelvis like you've got a tail and you're tucking it under. And then breathe out. Look down in the belly. Your belly should be a shallow point in the center as you're leaning back so that it protects your lower back there. Roll down and lift a leg in towards the chest. Good. Alternating legs through. Again, you can slow this down if you need to. Otherwise, see how you go. And release. Lean forward. Just stretch out that lower back if you need. All right, we're going back into the V-sit. We're going to stay there and we're going to add a little twist now using your obliques. So hands together, elbows to the side. You're twisting enough to try to get your elbows close to the ground beside your body, slightly behind you. So the more you tilt, the harder the move gets. Careful, always holding on to the belly button, in pull to the spine and twist it out. It's like you're rowing really, but on a really weird angle because your body looks like a V. Keep your knees together and not moving. We're just twisting through the torso here. Great. And come on down onto your elbows. Belly pulled in. Legs are going to go into a 45-degree angle. Hold it down. Drop it and then draw circles. So drop the legs low. If you find that your back twinges as your legs drop, don't go so low as I have. Just keep it up a little bit higher to the roof. If you've got shoulder issues, being on your elbows is uncomfortable, feel free to lie all the way down and do the same movement through the legs. Or try, if you've got no injuries, just to build up that endurance, try to see if you can stay up on your elbows. Now I'm just reversing the circles, so I'm going to go low at the bottom and then lift up high. So I work a little bit into my lower abs as well. Keep going, team. This is the last move for today. It is a quick one as always during the days. And then on the weekends, we're going to do a long set. Good. And release. Coming all the way down, knees bent, and just swish the knees side to side like a windshield wiper, loosening out through that lower back for me a little bit. Good, and then drop the knees to the right, top leg a little bit more extended, head looking in the opposite direction, and then swapping out. This is a really good stretch if you've got lower back twinges, especially if you do a lot of ab work, pulls on your lower back, and you want to be able to stretch both sides. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.